Hey, everybody, it's me, Wendy Williams, the round peg in a square hole here at WBLS. My boss wants me to make a promo promoting my radio show, but he says to me, here's at the bottom of the memo, it says, keep it subtle. Me, subtle? Turn up the music. What's really good, everybody? I'm Wendy Williams, and I'm the host of the Wendy Williams Experience every weekday from 2 to 7 p.m. right here on the radio station, holding me down. I got the gossip, the fashion. We talk movies, music, food, sex. We share each other's problems. And did I mention celebrity interviews? Sometimes they can get crazy. Anyway.
Wendy?
Oh, let me bring it back down. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, weekdays from 2 to 7, right here on 107.5 WBLS. How's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Tori Spelling got married over the weekend. Yup, yesterday, as a matter of fact, in a private island ceremony in Fiji. People magazine reported it. And you know what, Tori, congratulations. I love your new show. But make way for the Wendy Williams Experience on VH1, because once we get on, exactly. And I'll see you at the Christmas party, girl. By the way, so she got married and Darius McCrary got divorced. Well, he's getting a divorce. The guy from Family Matters. Did you know he was married?
Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie is married. And apparently, he eloped with his girlfriend, a Las Vegas showgirl named Juliette, back in December of 2005. 5 weeks into the marriage, they split. They filed for divorce with irreconcilable differences, and they only knew each other for 4 months before getting married. So you know what that was about. He went to Vegas. He was mesmerized with the whole showgirl thing. 4 months later, they're married, and now they're divorced.
I heard he was How You Doing, and the father on Family Matters.
Well, the father on Family Matters is legendary, along with the father on Fresh Prince and whatnot. Darius McCrary, I don't know, but he's had a lot of high-profile relationships, including your girl, Tracy Ellis Ross from Girlfriends, Coco from SWV, Ty James, Rick James's daughter, who's been to the show before, and Nona Gay, Marvin Gaye's daughter. So, anyway, let's bring Soul for Real in. Speaking of people from back in the day, Darius McCrary, Family Matters, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what is this, the new song? Uh-oh. I do recognize, oh my gosh, if I were to see you all in the street, I would recognize you. Why does it seem like it was so long ago? We got 4 chairs, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Because we only have 4 microphones. Hey, what's your family last name? Dalrymple. Oh, here it is. This is their new song, everybody. That's what Soul for Real is here promoting.
They don't have enough headphones.
They've got
They reserved those for the stars, but they didn't want to break them out.
This is Charlemagne the God. Back in 1990. When did your first Candy Bang come out? Back in 94.
94,
Yeah.
95.
He was, wow, look at you. Oh, how old are you now?
25.
Well, you're the same age as Charlemagne.
Yeah.
So how old were you back in 94?
14.
14. Okay, so you were a bum. 14. And at least he had his career.
He got one hit, and I'm going to record one hit hopefully one day if I ever start doing anything other than radio.
Yeah,
So,
every little thing.
yeah, every little
So
thing.
that's 2, baby. That's 2.
Yeah, 2.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, 2.
They have a well, he's from South Carolina. They might not have gotten the flavor like you all, because you are New Yorkers. You're from Long Island, and your star was probably shining the hardest here with Uptown Records. You know, back then, you know, I was the DJ on the radio. You were the ones making the music. Puffy was that dude. Mary, Uptown Records, Andre Harrell, like that whole, it was like a whole nother world.
Right, definitely.
It's like we were in high school together. We've all graduated. This is a reunion.
It's good to see you, Wendy.
So let's get into it. First of all, you guys are all brothers.
Yes.
How many different fathers and mothers?
Same.
So everybody's the same.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wonder whether you are adopted?
It's funny because I used to always say that, like, I wonder if I'm adopted.
No, you and dude, no, you two look the most alike.
They said that
Jason
me and
Brown.
Ray favor and Brian and Jason's favor.
Okay, so now, Your album, Candy Rain, that went platinum.
Yes, it did.
You saw great success with that album. And then it just kind of, all right, turn this out. And then what happened? Like, where have you guys been for the past
10 years. I
yeah.
mean, basically, we hung up the chords up until now. I mean, we've been basically mastering our craft.
Yeah.
You know, the industry, as we all know, is real tricky.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, especially now. So, I mean, it really just kind of made us, you know, left a sour taste in our mouth with, you know, all the stuff that goes on, you know, behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know what it takes to actually be a successful, you know, group. So, I mean, we were young at the time, too, so.
Did it help you or hurt you that you're all blood brothers and, you know?
Definitely,
I think it helped us.
Yeah, it could only be a help because, you know, having the fact that we were born and raised together, a lot of times, it's like there's no such thing as forget you. You know what I mean? You're my brother at the end of the day.
Did you guys live separate from your parents at that particular time? Like, did you have a Soul for Real apartment where all four of you were and maybe you left to squirt at home or something?
No.
We got a house.
We just got a house and everybody piled up in the house.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
We were brought up close.
Yeah, we all just lived in the same house.
Yeah. No, there were 4 bedrooms.
No, that was 5 bedrooms.
5 bedrooms.
Right.
And so, and how was the money back then?
Well, the money, honestly, we didn't see a lot of like
Royalties.
the royalties, residuals, the things that, you know,
That we were supposed to get.
Who hasn't, Puffy?
No, well,
no.
I might have
Talk
some.
about him. I mean,
Heavy D. Heavy D. has it.
Heavy D. That
Heavy D, give up the royalties,
Yeah,
man.
give up the royalties.
royalty
Jeff.
band.
You know, I'm not gonna hold my tongue.
honestly,
Come down to that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Heavy
I think
D
it's
and
we
Soul
weren't
for
taught.
Real.
We weren't taught. That's the whole thing. I can't even honestly I can't blame Hev.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't blame anybody. It's like we were just a perfect opportunity for, you know, these guys.
Perfect
look, they don't
launch.
know the business.
How was the oldest in the group back then? 1994.
Sure.
I was the oldest and I was 22. I'm still the oldest. Back then I was 22.
22. And you were able to drink and you were able to get high and you were able to do all those other, so you probably fell for a lot of the trappings in the business.
Well,
and maybe you weren't paying attention to the business.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah,
you know, it's that's the business. It's part of it, you know. They say sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly. What's your name? What's your name?
Jason.
Jason, that's right. Jason, were you a virgin during Soul for Real time?
Negative.
Don't lie, Jace. Do not lie.
During a certain time of Soul for Real, but you know that
One of the
over
groupies
with
took a
after.
virgin. And
Real soon. Real quick.
Did you start smoking weed and sniffing coke and stuff? I mean, were you? Let's talk about it. How was it, a 14-year-old being in this business?
I smoked the weed before, but nothing other than that.
Yeah.
Any dudes in the industry ever try to hit on y'all?
Nah. I mean,
Can't say.
one time I was at a
Exactly. Now you're
at
too
a
far to
party.
be kicked in the shins. The other ones are just throwing you the devil eyes.
Nah, honestly, I was in a bathroom and this guy, you know, he made like a little gesture, and that was the closest that I've ever
An
got.
artist, executive? Or?
Nah,
strange. It's like a
never.
group, like a male groupie more so.
Yeah, another time. I don't remember who it was, but I know it was somebody over at Double Exposure. One of their peoples over there tried to like rub their hand up against my leg or something. And I was just like, whoa, that was nuts.
Wow.
I was nuts, and I had to let them know, like, yo, I don't go that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So now you guys still live in Long Island. Do you still have the house?
No, actually, we don't still live in Long Island.
Okay.
Nope.
I mean, we're kind of all over right now. I mean,
Tell me how it was working with Puffy
it was great. I mean, that was
back then.
it was short experience, and you know, it wasn't really like, you know, the experience that we had with Hev, because it was like really, we only saw Puff like.
All right, we more worked with 112. We got along with the guys from 112 when we were working on the album with Puff.
Okay.
So we never really seen Puff. We came into the studio, we seen him a couple times, and then
relationship,
you know we did our thing.
What was your original relationship with Heavy D? You know,
Originally, when we met Hev, you know, he was our producer.
okay.
You know what I mean? But it was like he had all the jobs, the manager, you know what I mean? Because it was like unclear. Now when we look back on it, it's like, Hev, really, what were you? It's like you were everything under the sun.
You ate all the free food, have?
And cashing all the checks for you for himself. Yeah.
Y'all look like rappers. Y'all don't look like R&B singers. Y'all coming back out as a rap group or R&B?
Well, you know, before we came out as a singing group, we were, we grew up in Long Island. We were just like any other family. We were struggling. We ran around wine dance, big up Amityville, Long Island. We still got my peeps out there. Big up to my peoples in Mount Vernon, Murderville.
Okay.
We always looked like rappers, but I came out. I had my hair braided back, but we got cleaned up to become So For Real. So
yeah.
It's,
Like Wu-Tang said, don't never let them change you.
Yeah, so now what happened, though, with the second and third album? Because they kind of fell to crickets.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
what happened?
that's the politics. Politics is what happened.
We
all
were
know.
kind of wondering the same thing.
It doesn't. You don't have to be, garbage to not sell records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there's something politically incorrect, then you're not going to sell records. You know what I mean?
So what have you been doing to pay your bills for the past 10 years, Chuck? Because you're the oldest.
Yeah, well,
we've been
constantly recording music, and we still do spot dates and stuff. Sometimes we get dates
The
like
bills
overseas.
are over piling right now.
Yeah.
So,
We're taking questions, by the way, for Soul for Real. 866-GET-WENDY. If you remember and you would like to ask a question, certainly you're welcome. We'll come to the phone. So what did you do? Did you go to school? Did you learn a trade? Were you...
No,
Work, baby.
My schooling went as far as just 12th grade.
Yes.
Like, it's just the music. We've been working on music constantly.
We work hard. We work smart, not hard. We, since we've been off, we've been doing stuff in the real estate, dibbling and dabbling here.
Oh, good. Okay.
Right now, I'm not rich or nothing, but we drive new cars and stuff. We keep our bills paid.
Yes.
We take care of my children. Drew and Maya.
Who else has children?
we all have children.
You
Brian,
have children too?
Jason. We all have kids.
Damn, Jason. Jason be getting it in, raw dog. So how old is the oldest child?
My daughter's about to be 10 years old on July 18th.
Yeah.
So I think I got you beat. My son Miles turns 10 June 13th.
Wow.
Oh, so Brian's the oldest. Brian.
Yeah. So now, young Jason, what do you do with yourself? Did you ever enroll in college, or did you finish high school, or how do you get dough?
I didn't pursue that yet, but we just been doing the Soul For Real, doing shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How many shows do you all do in a 365-day year?
Not that many.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the shows right now, I would say about 3 to 4 a month, and that's on a, on a busy year.
Wow.
A lot of people right now are listening, and they're just dropping the soul from y'all name and saying, for real, who cares?
Right.
So, how y'all going to make people care about y'all career again?
Well, I mean, crack music. You know what I mean? That's what really is what... I think that's the reason why we're here, because it's like sitting back for the past 2.5, 3 years, I mean, we're listening and just really listening to what is out and what has been out.
Do you love anybody?
No, the bar has been lowered so crazy in what is considered good music. You know what I mean? And me and my brothers are here to really bring back the real music in R&B. It's like right now, I mean, I feel Jagged Edge. Feel 112. You know what I mean? But
they're not making no noise. We sang. We'll take the track off.
Turn it off.
We don't sing. We sang. You understand?
Fingers,
You know what the difference is between that?
That's it. That's what we like.
Hey, one of your old video girls, D, is on line number 7. Throw on some headphones, fellas. Get one of your old video chicks on the phone. Hey, Jason. Well, Jason's got the headphones now. Hey, D.
A video that never aired.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for calling.
Hi, how are you? Hi,
How you doing?
Only one of them can hear because it's the headphones aren't in the studio yet.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, well.
Tell them all. I said, hey, Wendy, how are you?
Hey, V, which one do you actually want to talk to?
It doesn't matter, all of them. I just wanted to say hello. I haven't spoken to them in years.
Well.
And welcome back.
How you doing, Mom?
Nice to talk to you again.
This is Danielle.
Log on to MySpace
I didn't want
if
to
you
say
want to
my
holler.
full name on the radio, but it's Danielle.
All right, Danielle, they don't remember. Have a nice day.
Tell them that they still suck.
Yeah. Hey, who's been in jail?
Huh? Say it again.
Not me.
Who's been in jail in here?
I've been locked up already. This is Brian. I've been locked up already.
Definitely. I was thinking it was Chuck.
Why? Because he's the oldest?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably why.
It wasn't me.
Everybody doesn't follow the oldest brother.
What happened?
Wrong crowd. You know what I mean?
Trying to throw us off with a shirt with a collar. No, he's a criminal.
I knew that when they walked in.
Go ahead. What'd you do?
I guess Sam Waxel is a criminal too, and everybody else, right?
Yeah,
Martha Stewart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what did you do?
No, I just got mixed up in the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had the wrong friends that went down, and we all know.
Well, Goose, come on now. We want to thank you all for coming in. When is your next effort? This will be the fourth album in your career. When will this album be out?
We're going to be dropping this album by this summertime, and I definitely want to shout out to everybody. If you want to hear the new single, you can hear it at MySpace.com. It's So For Real 05 at yahoo.com. And you can hear the 2 new singles, one with Keith Murray and one with Uncle Dre.
Okay, Keith from around the way.
Yeah.
Nice. And another thing, what label are you with?
We're with our label. It's called Aljoba Music Group, AMG for short. Independent era, you know.
Gotcha.
Get all the money that was
produce and write everything.
Yes. Now, if you saw Heavy D at the club, do you throw a drink on him, or do you?
No, I
say hi, Heavy
extend
D.
my hand. I extend thanks to you, Hev. Without you, Soul For Real wouldn't be here. And I, honestly, this is from the bottom of my heart. I love Heavy D and everybody at Uptown. I mean, I would love to sit down and see these guys. I wish nothing but love to them on some real.
We won't be here without them.
All right.
For real.
Well, it's Soul For Real, Not Bitter. New CD coming out. Check them out on MySpace, the single and whatnot. And thank you, fellas, for coming in. Thanks for having us.
We love you.
Thank you.
All right.
I see you on the Don Diva jump on.
Wendy, man.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here, because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
All over town, and everybody's making their choice.
Great.
You got a chance to pick your pleasure today. Where you at?
North South.
Congrats,
Thank you very
baby.
much.
Listen weekdays for the winning time. 7:15 a.m., 12:15 p.m., and 6:15 p.m.
BLS, you're caller number 10. Congratulations.
Oh, my God.
The choice is yours.
Thank you.
And it's your present from us.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
You made the right choice. Listen for your chance to win. Pick your pleasure. 107.5
WBLS.
Today's R&B and classic soul. So, tomorrow morning at about 6:30 or 6:45, it is what it is. We'll be on the CBS 2 morning show, CBS morning show. They're doing a little segment on the Wendy Williams Experience. Calamine, this is where they took you to the other room and they asked you questions about me behind my back. So, too bad you don't have a TV at that dive that you're staying in. Welcome to New York. I'll tell you how it was. Or maybe Taryn can tape it, and then once you get to work, you'll be able to see yourself on TV after the fact.
Tell her tape the 1 hour season finale, Girlfriends Tonight, too.
He doesn't have a TV. Anyway, so that's tomorrow morning. It's pre-taped. They taped it about a week ago. It's CBS Morning News. All right, so we'll see you there. Also, you know what? A special shout out to... Geez, your writing is so fancy. Perrier Scott, who made me a pair of jeans, which actually, they look pretty good. I mean, they're dressy, but they look nice. Yeah. I'll try them on. Thank you. Thank you, Perrier Scott. You turn these around really fast. This hour, the Wendy Williams Experience is being brought to you by Entertainment Tonight. And so there were telephone calls coming in behind the scenes, people who didn't want to be on the radio. They wanted me to say it to them, but I didn't get the message until they walked out. Apparently, there were people calling behind the scenes who didn't want to be on, saying that Soul For Real was involved in some kind of check writing scam or something like that. Maybe that's why the one went to jail.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't know while they were in here. They were nice girls. They were nice guys when they were out as a popular group. I never remember them being anything but, really, nice and talented and a bit naive. It was so cute. They were the brothers, and then the little one was only 14, and, like the Osmonds or something. Just right for the ripping. I mean, they're just trying. Who wants to win something? Okay, good. Caller number 10 on the phones right now is going to get a Mother's Day gift pack featuring Carol's Daughter beauty products. Yeah, and a nice basket. Feel the love. Experience Carol's Daughter. Plus, in here, there's a dinner for 4 at Negril Village on West 3rd Street. Yep, it's Mother's Day. It's Sunday, and it's your chance to win this right now. 866-GET-WENDY. Dial carefully and good luck. 866-GET-WENDY. Who's answering the telephone? Oh. Yeah, double duty. Don't we all? So, David Blaine, everybody's wrapping up his stuff tonight at Lincoln Center. Are you going out there? Are you allowed to take pictures and stuff? Is there a behind this the globe, or is it just a front of the globe? Like, can you walk behind the sphere? You can walk all the way around it? Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's in the fence. Lean with it. Rock with it. Yeah, those Alexa condoms. They, I was just listening to the ad here on the radio before we played our BLS promo and stuff. Surprisingly, a lot of women are using Alexa condoms because Alexa, and this is not a commercial, this is just me talking. I was just thinking about that this weekend. A girlfriend of mine who happens to date on the web had it. Well, another story. The point is that it didn't involve her using her Alexa condom. But, you know how condoms are like a dicey thing to go to the store and buy? A lot of girls are all embarrassed about going to the store and stuff, so they put them right next to the tampons. Men stay away from that aisle. You know what I mean? So you can be free to browse and pick your condom. The Alexa condoms. I am like so draggy today. I swear I just feel like going home and going to sleep. I'm sorry. Bad host. I'm sorry. You know? All right, look, let's continue with this break. Goodness knows, we've got a full hour together. It's the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience coming up at the top of the hour on 107.5 WBLS.